In this fourth video, we are going to analyze the growth of the company and how it is becoming more dependent as it grows from the foreigner. Well, this point is important to analyze. What are all the stages of the company since the traditional company was born? There are some that are born exporting, but they are the minority. But the first point would be when a small company begins to exist and has only clients and national providers. Has no dependency with the foreigner, maybe it depends indirectly but not directly, and over time it can start to grow a little to scale and get its first client abroad, towards where it performs, for example, some export or buy some supply abroad through some exterior. Well, this is the traditional way a company is born and how it has its first contact with the outside world. In this scenario, exporting is a relatively low-risk entry strategy, as it implies, for this first stage, little investment and the exit of this export. So to speak, stop exporting or stop importing does not regularly present a major problem because it is expected that it is a small proportion of the purchases or total sales of the company in its very initial stage, right? In a second stage, we have the company that is already frankly interested in the outside, but does not have enough capital to establish itself. And its best strategy is to enter the foreign market through a license or a concession. Now, what is a concession? A concession is commonly a useful alternative to low investment and low risk in countries where regulations limit entry to the market or where the tariffs and the quotas make exporting a difficult thing. A license agreement grants a company in a host country the right to produce and sell a product for a specific period in exchange for a tariff. This would be the second step to get closer to the outside world, right? A third alternative is to enter the foreign market through a franchise. In this case, the investor already has more capital. It is not like stage 2, but it is still not big enough with its national company and with a very recognized prestige to be able to establish itself in the foreign market. And what the franchise does is allow the investor to enter the foreign market or bring to the national market a foreign brand, which already enjoys a certain reputation. That is, the company acquires that reputation through the franchise and does not have to escalate, but here the company already has some capital to acquire that franchise. For a fee and royalties, the franchisee receives a complete package that includes the commercial brand, the franchisee's products and services, and a complete set of operational principles, thus creating the illusion that he already has a global company. That is a very easy way to scale. The fourth would be a strategy through contracts, manufacturing, and service provision. This new way of working has become very popular in brands like Apple, Nike, etc. In it, the brand's activities are divided and delegated to different sub-enterprises abroad. Activities like design, product development, marketing, and manufacturing could be carried out by 4 independent companies, and distribution can even be subcontracted. This type of work is known as outsourcing, which has been being analyzed in Mexico lately by Congress. The contractualization of this extreme means that multinational is not a company in the traditional sense. That is, an organization integrated vertically. Almost half of the 500 largest multinational companies in the world regularly use information technology services providers, for example India, and for a contract due to its combination of low costs and very advanced processing skills. They subcontract, they do what outsourcing means, right? Well, we're going to stop in this video, and in the next one, we're going to talk about the multinational manufacturing services, see how they work, and we're going to analyze another couple of concepts that are very relevant. Well, see you in the next video.